This is a journey into sound.
Love Radio 𝐂𝐳. Welcome to the top 30 Lord Funny Classic 𝐂𝐳s, courtesy the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout.
Ahead of the case where the real people stay, calling for the smoothest style, the real people way. Oh, some 𝐋𝐕 we drinking, real smooth from night till morning. 𝐋𝐕 stout of the true thing, strength and smoothness fit for a choking. Real smooth, real strength, real stout is what we drinking. 𝐋𝐕, real smooth.
𝐋𝐕, real smooth.
With the kind compliments of the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout, the top 30 Lord Funny Classic 𝐂𝐳s on Love Radio 𝐂𝐳. One of 25 epic, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet, powered by passion and music from the Ultimate Collection, a labor of love for future generations to treasure. Donrick Williamson, born May 23rd, 1941, from Behind the Bridge, number 130A, Clifton Street, East Port of Spain. No time to lose. On with the countdown.
Top 30.
Countdown.
Stepping inside the grand circle of the top 30 at number 30. From 1995, a live performance at Calypso Spectacular. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, number 30. No means no.
This sexual harassment thing does drive me mad. And this people woman who does have it hard, man taking advantage of your masculinity. They feel they are in charge, so they have to get cheap. And the confused woman don't know if to stay or go, but she's still being harassed, even if she say no. They feel you must submit or walk out the door. But when a woman say no, there should be some kind of law. When a woman say no, 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 means she ain't giving you she consent. No, 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 means you ain't getting she consent. So keep your tongue locked in your mouth and your hands away, Mr. Kent. No means no consent. There you go. A friend of mine's telling me in her place of work, they just take this sexual harassment thing as a joke. They wanna take you dancing to have a good time, drunk you with rum and whiskey, then have a good wine. They find you have sex appeal, tell you you're looking sexy. But they feel your sex starved and them have sexuality. You want to check your background to see your heart class. And in the corridor, try to rush you when they pass. When a woman say no, 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 mean she ain't giving you shit. No, 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 mean you ain't getting she consent. Like they hear the flesh is weak, but they better go fly the kite. Because no means bigger height. Yeah. Tell you. It has some fresh old men who is just a moderation. Tell them to come and get it. They can rise to the occasion. And it has some big muscular men who just leave you digging the blues. They feel it's dynamite, but if you see the short little fuse. Now one we call Mandy, he don't have a weak heart. And I hear alcohol already killed that. Charging him for sexual harassment. You lost from the start. I can understand the harassment, but not the sexual part. When a woman says no, 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 me, she ain't yes, she consent. No, 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 means you ain't getting she consent. They feel they are the hardest hard, like they never hear about bobbins. No means close your sin. All through the city streets, women are being harassed. In parks and beaches, talking at them when they pass. And if the girls gone jogging, they always on the scene. They find you have nice legs, man, they want to get in between. One say him would sleep, and he is an Iron Man. And how she go get her penis and money in the hand. Now you becomes a nervous wreck, no one to help you. And after they done screw you up, looking for next one to screw. So when a woman say no, 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 means she yes, giving you she consent. No, 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 means you ain't getting she consent. They always stand there with a glove, ready to lick down the tongue, but no means not one wrong. Thank you.
In position 13 from 1995, a live performance at Calypso Spectacular, John Rick Williamson, the Lord Funny. No means no. At age 5 in 1946, John Rick and his family moved from over the bridge east Port of Spain to Mova, one position up to number 29, captured live at the 1987 TNT Independence Calypso competition. John Rick Williamson, the Lord Funny, number 29. How you feel?
Yes. Trinidadians and Tobagonians, this land belongs to every man. And since we got independence, it means hard work for you and me. Independence means unity. It means you gotta fight. It means we need cooperation. Fight with all your might. It means if you have to work your fingers to the bone. It means that you're on your own. 25 years are gone. How you feel? You You feel you put your shoulders to the wheel. You feel you put fire on a tree. You feel you clean up the mess. You feel you could stand up proud and say you feel that you did your best. You feel that we just keep moving on. We're backing back on we heel. 25 years have gone. How you feel? Yes. Tell you. Independence means productivity. You must produce to build an economy. It means we facing stormy weather and the burning sun all together. Independence don't mean you fed with big celebration. It means that we are one people building a nation. It means if you are asleep, wake up from your sleep. It means what you sow you shall reap. 25 years have gone, how you feel? You feel it joke, we joking, or for real? You feel we work hard and we produce. You feel that things going fine. You feel we reaping the benefit. So you feel we on the decline. You feel exporting was really good and we make the proper deal. 25 years have gone. How you feel? Yeah. Tell you. A multiracial society, every creed and race lives in harmony. The mecca of steel band and calypso, we could be proud of anywhere it goes. Now we must set an example for the children to follow. For they are the future leaders, children of tomorrow. And if we don't maintain the ship is gonna sink. For a chain is as strong as its weakest link. 25 years have gone, how you feel? You feel we have things covered and well sealed. You feel that them leaders pave the way. You feel that we produce champs. You feel well honesty was a must. Or you feel was a set of scams. You feel things looking shaky to fall. Or we standing solid like steel. 25 years are gone. How you feel? Yes. I'll tell you. A country that is rich with oil and much more produce coming from the soil, with beautiful women with skin like spice and sweet tobacco, a tourist paradise. We got men and women with brain, people of integrity, plenty skill and constructively we got the ability. And in our days, friends, you must be smart, for a fool and his money will soon part. 25 years have gone, how you feel? You feel the facts was revealed or concealed? You feel financially things was good? You feel money was well spent? You feel the people responsible for that count for every cent. You feel that justice was really done, or you feel you could appeal to 25 years have gone. How you feel?
In position 29, captured live at the 1987 TNT Independence Calypso competition, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, number 29. How you feel? Donrick, the third child of the Williamson family with 4 brothers and 2 sisters. His parents, born in Grenada, migrated to Trinidad and Tobago. 1 notch up to number 28. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Pan Song.
I was listening to a sweet steel band, but this steel band didn't have no pan. If you hear sweet music, them people was making, and if you see how they move in their hand, they was playing all between the leg, behind the back, all about. They didn't have no pan sticks, they was playing pan with their mouth. People jumping, and if you hear voices, everybody was playing their part. Who tell all you that the pan is dying? The pan is alive in the vocal art. Some of them playing guitar pan, a man beating a 10 bass. They playing the G4 pan, and all round the waist. Yeah. A big fat woman, she jumped in front. She was waving an invisible flag. Even children were jumping in the van. Everybody waving some kind of rag. Grandpa Kaz and Harry Lal was pounding the casa drum. Two Chinese knocking iron, ding-a-ling and ping-pong. Drunk in Leicester, he had a sore throat, and poor fella, he couldn't ramage. Some of them playing in B, some playing in B flat. playing in peace. So who do you care about that? Down the road, man. Hey.
Locking down number 28. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Pansaw. Donrick was a promising cricketer in the North League with hopes of playing at the highest level. But the Kaiso Bog led him along a different path, a journey into Kaiso stardom. Moving up one rung to number 27, Donrick Williamson.
Yes?
The Lord Funny. Check up a bush.
You eat and you drink and all life is sweet. But when last did you check up on your teeth? You eat up, you drink up, you say life sweet. But why don't you make a check on your teeth? Your teeth is a thing must clean every day. If you don't, your teeth will sure to decay. Just look at my teeth, so clean and white too. So why don't you try to do as I do? I get up in the morning, I brush. After I had my lunch, I brush. If I eat between meals, I brush. After my dinner time, I brush. If I happen to just drink some whiskey or gin, before I go to sleep, I go brush again. Yes, I tell you. Check up your friends, check up on your teeth, and try to avoid eating plenty sweet. You better check before it's too late, for bad teeth will surely give you to take. And while you're brushing, please get in between. After you brush, you must wash out pain. Now I clean and check mines in every way, so I'm proud to say, look at mine today. I get up in the morning, I brush. After I have my lunch, I brush. If I eat between meals, I brush. After my dinner time, I brush. And if there's anybody don't believe what I say, my wife could tell you I do brush less than 3 times a day. Yes. Check up your friends, do it while you're young, and be the best teeth man in the town. If you don't keep checking, you will regret, for rotten teeth surely give you bad breath. So brush in the front, brush in the back, brush up and down, get inside the crack. You just keep brushing and you will see. So now I want you to take example from me. I get up in the morning, I brush. After I had my lunch, I brush. If I eat between meals, I brush. After my dinner time, I brush. And if you don't believe me, you ask Jenny or Maul. I have been brushing them since I was small. Tell you. I get up in the morning, I brush. After I had my lunch, I brush. If I eat between meals, I brush. After my dinner time, I brush. I heard my granny tell me, she says, son, this is true. Grandpa still brush for a second or two. I get up in the morning, I brush. After I had my lunch, I brush. If I eat between meals, I brush. After my dinner time, I brush. And all you macho men who like to eat all about, remember you must brush, just don't rinse your mouth. I get up in the morning, I brush. After I have my lunch, I brush. If I eat between meals, I brush. After my dinner time, I brush. And all you top men who eat all fish and find it sweet, to get rid of this end, you must brush your teeth.
At number 27, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny. Check up a brush. From age 15, Donrick worked with contractor Beresford Joseph, painting houses. Stepping up a notch to number 26, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Hokey Pokey.
Hokey pokey, hokey pokey.
Yes. This nice old lady needed a home. She came to the Calypsonians. You know we skillful and kind-hearted, so we decide to help the woman. We bring materials and we bring tools, and got Luther to draw a plan. Calypsonians, both man and woman, was lending a helping hand. David rather walk with a hammer, Duke with chisel and saw. Power bring a ladder, singing Sandra came with a door. Rio had a 12-inch plank. If you see wood, Brigo toting. And if you see the amount of iron the Foster was carrying. Yeah. I tell you. Big construction was on the way, with plenty old talk and fun. Almanac and lingo came to see what was going on. Calypsonians came in their numbers. They came in from all the zones. They bring sand, cement and gravel. Some even come with big stones. A lucky thing Valentino came with a full set kit, because King sold nearly shoes in the floor while he foot still in it. Bali was packing just 2-inch nails, Baron a 3-inch, but then Sparrow dropped some 10-inch. The only thing that was then. I tell you. Cardinal with big shovel and fork, one of them in each hand. Shadow Stalin and all-rounder was in cement and sand. Crow, Aloes and Pink Panther on top the roof quarreling. Tommy Joseph were doing nothing and sprang along helping him. Nicky Crosby in a pum-pum shorts, in the bush hoeing, singing Sonia she got a prick from a thorn while she was walking. Sexy Susie with a big bump, like she get lashed with something. Rachel Price had one big box, she said I to put wood in. Yes. Gypsy dropped some pipe, plumber take it, but he had to go. They tell King Austin to bring a plane, he end up in Piaco. Black Prince cut in a square circle, he cut the thing oblong. Explainer was digging a hole, he dig the hole upside down. Donna Haddad, she gave me a brush to help she paint the wall. Crazy trying to screw in a tub, but the screw wouldn't screw at all. Chalk, dust, bomber and pose a day, well them was screwing up doors. Property in the kitchen with Rio, building cupboards without no drawers. Yeah. I tell you. You didn't know Calypsonian was so talented, eh? You didn't know we had so much skills. Yes, you now know. I tell you.
Spellbound in position 26. Don Rick Williamson, The Lord Funny, Hokey Pokey. We started at number 30, 5 songs down, 25 songs still standing. Lord Funny, celebrated with the Mighty Spoiler and the Mighty Cypher as the top 3 humorous bars in 𝐾𝐲 Kingdom on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲. The top 30 Lord Funny Classic 𝐾𝐲s, courtesy the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout.
Ahead of the case where the real people stay, calling for the smoothest style, the real people way. Oh, some 𝐿 we drinking, real smooth from night till morning. 𝐿 stout of the true thing, strength and smoothness fit for a choking. Real smooth, real strength, real stout is what we drinking. Real smooth.
Mackerson, real smooth.
With the kind compliments of the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout, the top 30 Lord Funny Classic 𝐾𝐲s on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲. One of 25 epic, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet. Powered by passion and music from the Ultimate Collection, a labor of love for future generations to treasure. No time to lose. On with the countdown.
Top 30.
Countdown.
Still inside the bronze circle of the top 30 at number 25. From 1991, Donwick Williamson, the Lord Funny. Certain things remind me of certain things.
People always asking me why I sing certain things. What does be going through your head? Where does be thinking? Boy, them calypsos is really something. How you think about them thing to sing? All I could say, friends don't take nothing. You see certain things does remind me of certain things. D.T. Soros scandal and John O'Halloran does remind me of Eric Williams. When I remember Eric dead and gone forever, and then I does remember he was PNM. The other day I see a white person in the lap of a blonde lady, and I remember my partner Georgie. Certain things does remind me of certain things. That is why I always sing certain things. Yes. Port of Spain, and I look around, it does bring back memories of all them looters in town. The police and army blocked some Grenadians going with me complex and stadium. And they hold this caveman, they call him Jack, toting away a big fat woman on his back. And when I ever see her pregnant woman or somebody say horn. It does remind me when the curfew was on. And anytime I see a dog put on a load, I just had to spit. I just remember the time I mash it. And anytime I see Tommy Joseph and the bell cock too, it does remind me I had to take the kids to the zoo. Certain things does remind me of certain things. Yes. That is why I always say certain things. Tell you. Just reminiscing the things I see and hear wrong, and me remembering a cockroach on the wall, a cock set on a stand, a cock crow, so I remember Joanne. When I see Calypsonians backstage changing without clothes, I remember all kind of things. When Rio drop his pants, I remember my grandpa crook stick. Mighty Duke reminds me of a toothpick. Contender does remind me of too big stone or too big ball. Rex West don't remind me of nothing at all. The mighty Trini does remind me of when you boil macaroni. And the posto of the farmer donkey.
At number 25, from 1991, John Rick Williamson, The Lord Funny. Certain things remind me of certain things. Young Donrick was mesmerized by the calypsos he heard on his neighbor's gramophone and radiodiffusion box. He started composing and entertaining everyone with his calypsos. One rung up to number 24. Donrick Williamson, The Lord Funny. Ding dong.
Ding dong, 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 ding dong. Yes. Party in full swing, sweet music jamming, Jane dancing with Dan. She man want to break she hand. He start to hit she, kick and cup, but she decide she had enough. Jam the girl back to a wall, but it's he who start the ball. Let go me ding dong, you're pulling me ding dong, you're squeezing me ding dong, you're hooking me ding dong, you're holding me ding dong, you're rolling me ding dong, you're stretching me ding dong, you go bust me ding dong. Try to bite, she only scream more tight. She say all you're meant to bowl. Then she start to squeeze and roll, playing that how you like the beat, making me shame all in the street. Then she bring him to his knees. He start to beg, she darling please, let go me ding dong. You're pulling me ding dong, you're squeezing me ding dong, you're hurting me ding dong, you're holding me ding dong, you're rolling me ding dong, you're stretching me ding dong, you go boss me ding dong, yeah. Ding dong, 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 ding
People gather round to see the ding-dong battle with this man, but she had things well in hand. People start shouting, dirty dog. Now she start to pull and tug. When he start to feel the pain, he say, I will do it again. Let go me ding-dong. You're pulling me ding-dong. You're squeezing me ding-dong. You're hurting me ding-dong. You're holding me ding-dong. You're rolling me ding-dong. You're stretching me ding-dong. You go bust me ding-dong. Hey. Yes. You want to rule my life? I even your wife. I ain't commit no crime. Just come to have a good time. Then she let go of the clown. Leave him holding the ding-dong. Everybody gather round and they start to sing the song. Let go me ding-dong. You're pulling me ding-dong. You're squeezing me ding-dong. You're hurting me ding-dong. You're holding me ding-dong. You're rolling me ding-dong. You're stretching me ding-dong. You go bust me ding-dong. Yeah. Ding-dong, 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 ding-dong.
Bringing in at number 24, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Ding Dong. Growing up in Mova, Donrick picked up guitar playing and told jokes, entertaining the boys on the block, who gave him the sobriquet Funny. Pressing on, pushing up to number 23, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, I, wrist, back, side.
I went to a party up in the country. The party was swinging with a new dance they play. I say when they crazy, the way they moving their body, you're bound to jump off your pants when you hear where they call it dance. I raise backside, big man jumping in the brook.
looking good. In position 23, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, eye, wrist, back, side. In 1965, Donrick entered a Carnival Friday night calypso competition at Queen's Hall and made it to the finals with The Missing Ball and Just Imagine, climbing one rung up to number 22. From 2001, captured live at Calypso Spectacular, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, the true sense of the word.
What's the use of a word if you can't use it? All words were made to use, as long as you don't abuse it. You see the don't say this, don't say that, that does get me vexed. Nothing's wrong with a word used in the right context. Criminal swine politics, padding pseudo races. They make them words because all them things do exist. You must call a snake a snake. You must call a hog a hog. What else you call a dirty rat? And a dog must be called a dog. Now they have a thing they call jackass, and I'm sure all of you have heard. It's because the place full of jackasses. And I'm talking about the true sense of the word. Tell you. He plays full of police and thief, drug addicts and bandits, lawyers and magistrates, skullduggery and plenty rackets, raper men and prostitutes, homosexual and pimps, boo-boo, dumb stupidity, and also a set of hymns, politicians and liars. It a thief, it a clums and crooks, pancake face, all them words in the book. If you're blowing something, that's blowing. Brushing something, well, you're brushing. If you're eating saltfish, well, you're eating. And if you're screwing, then you're screwing. And if you're going, say that you're going. And you don't have to use no code. And when you come in, tell me you're coming. And I'm talking about the true sense of the word. Tell you. Yeah. It have words like boomerang and boogie woogie, Kilimanjaro Mount, Shush Kebab and Sukiyaki. It have tick, top, toe, tea, small, soft, old, thin, ban, boom, see, big, bottom, hole. It have peace and love and nice and sweet. It have virgins and it has sex. Liquor, soccer, you don't have to use pretext. It have big stones and it have balls. I know Willie and Charlie. You could either get stick or prick. They don't show Nanny on TV. Well, I know the dicks and them living just down the road. So if I see Mr. Patrick could pass for a dick, I'm talking about the true sense of the word. Yeah? Yeah? When you're going to the court to give evidence, you have to tell it just like it is. You don't have to use no pretense. If you see Sing dropping pipe all along the way, or how she name taking leather, that's what you have to say. If you see the sheriff naked and the cops have him on the run, I would like to hear how you describe the sheriff gun. It has some big calypsonians, some monarchs and some young king. Some of them poor calypsonians just have a little thing. But Rio de Fosto Brigo, Anatomy Bliss, I know you have heard. So we know they have plenty happiness. I'm not talking about it. Yeah. 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 Check any dictionary for the true meaning, or watch cable television. You go hear all the words I using. Word like fox, cox, hard, bone, number 2 and T, funk, drunk, skunk, monk, breast, drawers and panty. It have a word called impotent. It have tongues, men cannibal too. Use your head, Viagra cannot help you. Women throwing away babies, carnal knowledge and incest too. Men who can't take a little horn, now how could I explain you? If a female dog make a male pup, and I'm not trying to be absurd, it means that she is a bitch and he's the son of a bitch. I'm not talking about the true sense.
Securing position number 22 from 2001. Captured live at Calypso Spectacular. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, the true sense of the word. In 1966, Donrick got into the Calypso Association's Calypso tent on St. Vincent Street. He sang his classic, Sweet, Sweet Trinidad, still to come up ahead in our countdown. Wrapping up the bronze circle of the top 30 at number 21 from 2003. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, the power of Calypso.
Calypso, do you know Calypso? Origin, Trinidad, Tobago, multiracial and a beautiful land of the limbo and steel band rhythm, the Calypso rhythm, music of the Caribbean. Islands in the sun where we all having fun on the beach enjoying the heat, making a line with rhythm and rhyme, so jam the Calypso beat. Can you feel it, baby? Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel vibration? Can you feel sensation? Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it in your soul? You have no control, so let the rhythm roll. Calypso, the voice of the masses, sentiments of all different classes, objections and praise in so many ways done in a musical phase. Calypso, from the backyards and alleys and the rum shops to universities. Struggle of the bards that fought so hard was outcast and called a bomb. But as the rhythm intense, it bring good sense, so they had to succumb. Oh yes. Can you feel it, baby? Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel vibration? Can you feel sensation?
soul? Can you feel it in your soul?
You have no control, so let the rhythm roll.
Tell you. Yeah. Calypso, creation, imagination, inspiration to ease frustration. Kaiso for laughing, loving and dancing, Kaiso for listening. Some lyrics may be ambiguous. Dialect that is indigenous. The vernacular and the verbalist is to educate and inform. Entertainment with vitality, that poetry in song. Oh yes. Can you feel it, baby? Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel vibration? Can you feel sensation? Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it in your soul?
You have no control, so let the rhythm roll.
Calypso struggle to gain recognition. From bamboo and sawdust to air condition. From a wind bass, a drum and a box guitar into a full orchestra. Calypso, a unique kind of music. It's not a calypso if it don't have lyrics. And when you get sweet on the calypso beat, the feeling is so divine. The tempo could flow fast, medium or slow, with rhythm to blow your mind. Oh yeah. Can you feel it, baby? Can you feel it, honey? Can you feel vibration? Can you feel sensation? Can you feel it in your soul? Can you feel it?
You have no control, so let the rhythm roll.
In position 21, just one notch shy of the silver circle of the top 20 from 2003, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, the power of Calypso. We started at number 13, 10 songs down, 20 songs still standing. Up next, we step inside the silver circle of the top 20. Lord Funny, celebrated with the Mighty Spoiler and the Mighty Cypher as the top 3 humorous bards in Kaiso Kingdom on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲. The top 30 Lord Funny classic Kaiso, courtesy the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout.
Ahead of the case where the real people stay, calling for the smoothest style, the real people way. Oh, some 𝐿𝐶𝐕 we drinking, real smooth from night till morning. 𝐿𝐶𝐕 stout of the true thing, strength and smoothness fit for a choking. Real smooth, real strength, real stout is what we drinking. 𝐿𝐶𝐕, real smooth.
Mackerson, real smooth.
With the kind compliments of the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout, the top 30 Lord Funny classic Kaisos on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲. One of 25 epic, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet. Powered by passion and music from the Ultimate Collection, a labor of love for future generations to treasure. No time to lose. On with the countdown.
Top 20
Countdown.
Stepping inside the silver circle of the top 20 at number 20. From 1994, captured live at the tribute to the mighty Spoiler at the Mass Camp Pub, Woodbrook, Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, number 20, twin brother and fountain of youth.
Have you heard, yes, about my twin brother who was the splitting image of Spoiler? Have you heard, yes, about my twin brother who was the splitting image of Spoiler? Both are we had the same face, the same kind of hair, the same size of waist, the same everything. You ask Mr. Wilk, we was just like the two same make a condensed milk. If he playing football, I in the stand, I sit down with me woman named Lillian, and if he miss a ball, she will turn around, telling me I am the worst footballer in town. Oh, my darling, singing up, boy. From the time Spoiler and the brother born, believe I was the bad luck one. Oh yes, at the age of 16, well, he got married, beat the wife and he had to speed. I didn't mind, that didn't worry me. I too went and joined in matrimony. But the day of my wedding up came his wife, and she make one of the biggest mistakes in life. She walk in the place with Constable Dan, pointing at Spoiler. That's my husband, my twin brother, she take he from me, and they hold me and they charge me for bigamy. I wanna fall. Another thing, believe me, that was heart-rending. I used to play violin. I spent so much money to take my course, and I used to play like a horse. And anywhere that the Spoiler pass, nobody in the place wasn't in my class. Once I went to play for the governor, and marry my twin brother. I play if you want to know. I play from classic to Kaiso. When I done a ball like 20,000, people go in and shake my twin brother hand. Tell you, I wanna fall. Nobody in the world never thought Spoiler would I get rid of your twin brother. Oh no, I sit down carefully and drop out a plan. It was easy like kissing hand. I didn't use any violence, but the mighty Spoiler, he had his own sense. Now here's something I want you to listen to me. Here we happened last year February. We both had the flu in the hospital. A player dead. They had a big funeral, but they ball like a horse when they discover they make a mistake and bury my twin brother. Spoiler. of world. Sing it up, boy. Yes. Sing it up. Suppose it happen in truth, something spring up called the fountain of youth. And if it on a mountain peak in the sky, people going for the bath, don't care if they die. Imagine a man 100 years old, see him how he climbing a greasy pole. You go be old like any King Kong. When you take the bath, you're coming back young. And then see my great grandfather playing hopscotch and pitching marble, and my great grandmother with a hula hoop making trouble. The old people today in town, you could hear them talking about when they was young, but with the fountain they go be bold. The whole talk will change to when they was old. Old people who know they old and never get a chance to dance rock and roll with the fountain, well, it go be hell. They go be slippery like the snake they call Macawell. And all them old women go get a break to put on the tight dress and walk and shake. And all who canary cover turn down hell on high waters when they come back young. And then see me great grandfather pitching scotch and pitching marble. The great grandmother with a hula hoop making trouble. The old people that they in town, you could hear them talking about when they was young, but with the fountain they go be bold. The whole talk go change to when they was old. All of world. Believe I will mention my name, spoiler, to tell you this, friends, I ain't ashamed. I done hold me old, as you all can see. Another woman in the place meddle with me. I hear the Russians and them say soon, that's how they sending man to the moon. Well, if it's up there, the fountain explode. Bet your life I the first one willing to go. And then see the spoiler having a woman like he have chickens. I'll be young again, so to me there will be some easy pickings. I'll be walking about the place, getting no man with my youthful face. I'll be flying like an aeroplane, because I come back young, I ain't old again. This is spoiler. Suppose it happens, so to speak, and you're supposed to renew your bath once a week. You're posting you and know you're waking love, talking about the moon and the stars above. She hearing you, she part, you're making your love, and you're talking about the moon and stars above. And just so, friends, where you go do, she face turn like a salt broom in front of you. And then you want her dead when you look at what you was kissing. You cannot move cause your foot and them they ain't even moving. And you're trembling like a leaf. You can't get away from the young old beast. And she telling you, kiss me, don't be afraid. It's forget, she forget to renew, she did. Thank you.
A tribute to his mentor at number 20 with two mighty spoiler songs. John Rick Williamson, The Lord Funny, Twin Brother, and Fountain of Youth. In 1968, Lord Funny joined Sparrow's Young Brigade and sang Suppose It Happened in Truth. Still to come, up ahead, in our countdown. Climbing up one rung to number 19, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, win the lotto.
People calling up to congratulate me. All of them here win money. I don't know who the hell tell them so, but the talk start to spread funny win lotto. Well, this woman, she don't know if it's true. She 10 children, I must buy their books and shoes. Them schools want a computer, they want PA system, they want typewriter. The banks and them calling on the phone. I ask for no borrow, but they approve me loan. Insurance is an ex-humbug. Just to get your money, they'll insure your dog. All you hear, funny is a millionaire. All you don't know, funny with the lotto. She say them say, he say, she hear them hear, she know them know, he know, funny in the lotto. Tell you, yeah. As them women here, I win money, they start sending kiss, making sweet eye for me. All who by now was ugly and thing, fine, I guess so handsome and so good looking. One open she close, show me she two chest. One want to show me she two, you know she raise up she dress. I give a pregnant woman a smile, you know the next thing I hear is the father of the child. One says she's my biggest fan in tongue, and she was so happy when I win the road march strong. And next one take contender, hope to sleep with she. Yeah, funny when I told she thought he was me. Oh yeah, funny is a millionaire. Oh, you don't know, funny when the lotto. She say them say, she hear them hear, he hear. She know them know, he know. One in the lotto. Yeah. Tell you. A man went at length to explain to me how he's my 8th cousin through me tan TV. I didn't feel to say nothing. Since the talk spread, I get 200 more cousins. One called New York to tell she friend. She see me driving a new brand Mercedes-Benz. The next one say she knew for a fact that I bought a house in Federation Park. I give her big $100 down by a store. Like he had the talk, he want 100 more. My neighbor bad dog always trying to bite me. Start wagging the television money. Oh yeah, funny is a millionaire. Oh, you don't know, funny in the lotto. She say them say, he say, she hear them hear, he hear. She know them know, he know, funny in the lotto. Nowadays, you know they're more than you. That is why there is no ado. I get a phone call from Rio. He say, "A man kneel down and swear, you know I win lotto." He say, "My wife and my children gone to shop up north." But hear this, none of them have a passport. A old time patron living down the street sent to say, "Can't meet, I must buy false feet." Then a sexy chick and shake she rare, and she call me honey, and she call me dear. When they feel you have money, how far they could go? You know the sexy chick is a damn homo. All you hear, funny is a millionaire. All you don't know, funny win the lotto. She say them say, he say. She hear them hear, he hear. She know them know, he know. Funny in the lotto.
Securing number 19, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, win the lotto. What started out as a mic check at the top of live performances became Funny's trademark. Yes. Ain't no stopping us now. We are on the move. Moving up one position to number 18. Yes. From 1981, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, a soul man.
Them politicians in this country only good for cocktail party. Instead of they see about the country, they digging soul with some young lady, always with a glass, drinking whiskey mouthful, like they always hungry, whining and dancing. And believe me, digging soul more than anybody. Who they put in charge of the culture? Soul man. Who in charge of agriculture? Soul man. Who's supposed to see about them highways? Soul man. Who's supposed to fix up them byways? Soul man. Them to come and discuss your problem. Rain or shine, you can't see them. Always making some stupid excuse. Leave you there digging the blues. But if they get invited to a party, they're right there shaking their body. When you check the whole set of them, soul men. Who's supposed to clean up the city? Soul man. Who in charge of electricity? Soul man. Who's supposed to see about we transport? Soul man. Who's supposed to take care of we sport? Soul man. I'll tell you. So much corruption. Don't talk about insanitary condition. People suffering with malnutrition. What's yet again? You know it's the last starvation. Prices high. They selling black market, bubble and scheme, and all kind of racket. But all the good for the young and the old is our soul, our soul, our soul. Who's supposed to give me the water? Soul man. Who they put in charge of water? Soul man. Who in charge of communication? Soul man. Who mess up the phones here in this land? Soul man. Yes. Have a thing they call the kitchen cabinet. If you see how fat them new men does get, all they doing is eating and drinking, or they down in some party soul. The other day a bounce of one pet in tongue. If you see how she shaking, she back drunk, you know when I really check on me girl, she is the queen of soul. Who in charge of information. Soul man. Who in charge of public information? Soul man. Who in charge of the building industry? Soul man. Who wasting all taxpayers' money? Soul man. I'll tell you.
Busting a move into position 18 from 1981. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, a soul man. Farmer Brown in 1969 marked the beginning of Lord Funny's recording career. Farmer Brown still to come up ahead in our countdown. Moving up one notch to number 17. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny. Give me a break.
Sylvia and she mother is me next door neighbor. They always want pen and paper. They borrow me screwdriver. I just lend them money, and they always eating by me. Them people is rotten, and they never give me nothing. Give me a break, I want a break. Give me a break, I want a break. You're living by me, you're my family. Give me a break, I want a break. Yes. Tell you. You're always coming over, reading up the newspaper. You're bathing in my shower, using my toilet paper. In your shorty pajama, you're lying on the sofa and calling me a bugger. If I try to move you over, give me a break, I want a break. Give me a break, I want a break. You're living by me, you're my family. Give me a break, I want a break. I'll sit down watching TV. You come there to harass me. You want me go and drop you by your auntie or your uncle. And when this damn thing goes, all I want is a little piece. Your business big, so you got, but my business getting on. Give me a break, I want a break. Give me a break, I want a break. You're living by me, you're my family. Give me a break, I want a break. Yes, I'll tell you. You buy your new bikini, you put it on to show me, and while you're there modeling, I'm watching you and grinding. Sylvia and she mother, like they want to raise me pressure.
Relaxing at number 17, Donrick Williamson, The Lord Funny, Give Me a Break. In 1989, Lord Funny received the keys to the capital city of Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, one by one, on our way to number 1, one position up to number 16. From 1976, Donrick Williamson, The Lord Funny, Flocks of People.
Every carnival is the same thing here in Trinidad. People flock in the country just like if they mad. Plenty people done here already and more on the way. It's carnival and them people flocking here every day. They flock up the airport, they flocking in the street, they flock up the dance hall, people flocking in they flocking the calypso tents, man, they flocking without care, they flocking here, they flocking there, they flocking everywhere. Tell you. Carnival 75 had people like sand just to get to the corner and squeeze through man and woman. In all the heat and excitement, I went from Obi by grace. Well, that was confusion. They flock up the human place, they flock up the airport, they flocking in the street, they flock up the dance hall, people flocking in they flocking the calypso tents, man, they flocking without care, they flocking here, they flocking there, they flocking everywhere. Yes. Tell you. Carnival Monday morning, I stand up on Frederick Street. Solo hammer nights coming, and they leaving sweet. Everybody start rushing to jump in the band. The fellas them couldn't beat good. They flock up the people pan. They flock up the airport. They flocking in the street. They flock up the dance hall. People flocking in they flocking the calypso tents. Man, they flocking without care. They flocking here, they flocking there, they flocking everywhere. Tell you. Don't talk about panorama, that is something else. When you reach the savannah, every man for himself. The police and them put railing, looking out they take. As soon as the band start passing, they flock up the blasted rails, they flock up the airport, they flocking in the street, they flock up the dance hall, people flocking in beat. They flocking the calypso dance, man. They flocking without care. They flocking here, they flocking there. They flocking everywhere. I'll tell you.
In position 16, from 1976, John Rick Williamson, The Lord Funny, Flocks of People. We started at number 30, and we are smack in the middle of our countdown. 15 songs down, 15 songs still standing. Lord Funny celebrated with the Mighty Spoiler and the Mighty Cypher as the top 3 humorous bards in Kaiso Kingdom on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲. The top 30 Lord Funny Classic Kaiso, courtesy the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout.
Ahead of the case where the real people stay, calling for the smoothest style, the real people way. Oh, some 𝐋𝐔𝐕 we drinking, real smooth from night till morning. 𝐋𝐔𝐕 stout of the true thing, strength and smoothness fit for a choking. Real smooth, real strength. Real stout is what we drinking. 𝐋𝐕, real smooth.
Mackerson, real smooth.
With the kind compliments of the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout, the top 30 Lord Funny Classic Kaisos on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲. One of 25 epic, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Fix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet, powered by passion and music from the Ultimate Collection, a labor of love for future generations to treasure. No time to lose. On with the countdown.
Top 20
Countdown.
Still inside the silver circle of the top 20 at number 15 from 1975. Roderick Williamson, The Lord Funny, Unlucky Guy.
Ever since I was small, I'm an unlucky guy. Everything that I do is wrong, no matter how I try. I got a bag of oranges from my tan TV. I started to eat them all when my mother said to me, she said, save some for a rainy day. That is what my mama said. So I put the rest away, because friends I must obey. 4 weeks after rain came through, I'll never forget what happened. Look, just between me and you, all of them rotten. Tell you, my mama sent me to school and said I must obey. She said I must always do whatever teacher say. After school I dash out for home to leave Jim and Ben. The teacher say, listen son, you must learn to wait on your friend. She say, good thing comes to those who wait. That is what teacher relate. She says, son, you must have faith. So that day I reach home late. My mother start questioning. I say ma was waiting on Jim. No teacher wasn't lying. I get a good licking. Yes, tell you. now I'm living with my wife. She preaching love to me. She say that the good book say you must love everybody, even love your enemies. That's what she said to me. But me never be, since she's small I never like she. You see, love your neighbor as yourself. That is what she said to me. I know me neighbor love me bad, but me neighbor too ugly. You see I real unlucky. Is my wife tell me love she. Now she vex when she see me making love to she.
Locking down, number 15, from 1975, 𝐷𝐼𝐿 Williamson, the Lord Funny, Unlucky Guy. In 1970, Lord Funny performed with Calypso Rose, power and composer in Barbados, the Eastern Caribbean, and the French Caribbean. One step up, one notch closer to number 1. At number 14, from 1976, 𝐷𝐼𝐿 Williamson, the Lord Funny, Them Confounded Children.
Those confounded children living next to me, well they have me whole life in a misery. There's about 15 of them, both girls and boys. They would run, they would play, they would jump, they would swim on his whole night, and they look, I can't get away noise. John take me to low, John he mash me toe, he gone in my place, Fred making monkey face, Patrick be the bed, he back up in my head, I want water to drink, Daphne mouth my instinct. Those confounded children, father never home, he does leave the mother, if it's them alone, I just guess I'm jamming, next door in the room, if you hear the uproar just to close the door, I was perfectly sure they was fighting our room. He's the bread and glass, I don't want me to pass, he won't eat the milk, got me tear up yourself, throw him up on the wall, don't trip me and I fall, look what I found so do, the baby tutu. Those confounded children, just give me the creep, they could wreck a building, even when they sleep, it's fighting and kicking, going on all night, mommy please sleep away, was a feeling how shake and the noise that they make, I thought was a big fight. Don't fall off the bed, speak to John and Ted, Peter telling lie, Fred took me in my eye, Patrick can say he pressed, Johnny pull me ass, even took me the pin, Johnny let go a win. Those confounded children, they could drive you mad. Well, if people or mother who does have it hard, be shouting and calling out at them all day. Man, they must like she bring it up, she ain't penny, she ain't going say she ain't going to give away. Peter in your room, Patrick break the broom, he won't talk in vice, he got me hit me twice, let's jump on the bed, Johnny pinch the bread, John on in your purse, see Eddie curse.
Claiming position 14 from 1976, 𝐷𝐼𝐿 Williamson, the Lord Funny, Them Confounded Children. In 1972, Lord Funny toured the United States, performing in New York with Kitchener, Relator, Stalin, and Briegel. Moving up a rung to number 13, 𝐷𝐼𝐿 Williamson, the Lord Funny, The Thing You Promised Me.
Rain, 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 the telephone ring. How are you today? How are you going, darling?
look, I'm so lonely. I just call about the thing that you promised me. You want me to come by you, or you come by me? You want me to come for it, or you go bring it? You give me the thing, the thing you promised me. You give me the thing, yeah. The thing you promised me. You give me the thing, baby. The thing you promised me. The thing you promised me last night. The thing you promised me last night. I'll tell you. It's a long time now, darling. I've been on the hunt. At last I see something that I want. You tell me that oh, it is one of a kind. And if I want it, all it is mine. I felt so good hearing those words coming from your mouth. Now don't forget that same thing we talk about. You want me to come by you, or you come by me? You want me to come for it, or you go bring it? You give me the thing, the thing you promised me. You give me the thing, yeah. The thing you promised me. You give me the thing, baby. The thing you promised me. The thing you promised me last night. The thing you promised me last night. Yes. I tell you. I can't forget that beautiful body. It looks so good, standing close to me. Up to now, I'm so excited still. Thinking about it does give me a thrill. I just can't wait to get it and have it for myself. I just hope you ain't giving it to someone else. You want me to come by you, or you come by me? You want me to come for it, or you go bring it? You give me the thing, the thing you promised me. You give me the thing, yeah. The thing you promised me. You give me the thing, baby. The thing you promised me. The thing you promised me last night. The thing you promised me last night. Just say the word, darling, and I'll be there. Or if you want, you could bring it over here. You could give me now a later, that's fine. I don't care whether your place or mine. And you promise that this thing is for only me. So now, my dear, I'm waiting impatiently. You want me to come by you, or you come by me? You want me to come for it, or you go bring it? You give me the thing, the thing you promised me. You give me the thing,
number 13, Don Rick Williamson, The Lord Funny, The Thing You Promised Me. In the 1970s, Lord Funny would perform in Antigua, a transit stop on the way to gigs in the US and Canada, moving at the speed of sound, one song at a time, and we won't stop until we play number 1 up to number 12. From 1985, Don Rick Williamson, The Lord Funny, Tune In.
Big Bad Molly tell me how she want to get slim, and how she want me to help she exercise and thing. So I tell she come down and let me work it out. And while we working out, Molly start to shout, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me. Yes, I'll tell you. Come on, Molly, you got to bend down and touch your toe. Spread your legs apart, bend your back and you go down low. She start complaining how she leg open too wide, and every time she bent she could feel it down inside. Me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me. Tell you. Day after day, she's sweating from head to toe. On the mat, on the bench, man, we on the go. She arm fat, but she belly fat, bottom fat like hell. The way she Toonie fat, but I could have swear it's well. Me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me. Yes. Every time we walking out, she doesn't want to quit. It's 250 pounds that I'm fighting with. We make a good runs on the track, yet the woman fall. Hold on to she Toonie and then she start the ball. Me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me. Yes. Tell you. Me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie hot in me, me Toonie.
In position 12, from 1985, Don Rick Williamson, Lord Funny, Tune In. In the 1970s, Lord Funny performed at independence celebrations in Jamaica and Haiti, wrapping up the silver circle of the top 20 at number 11, just one song shy of the Golden Circle of the Top 10 from 1978. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, imitation Rasta.
I man, go and wash your face. I man, you're stinking up the place. I man, go and comb your hair. I man, that's it, I can't bear. I've been watching that all the while. You're using me Rasta. You put soap and water on the shelf. You're fooling yourself. Rasta, you're funky Rasta. You're sweaty Rasta. Yeah, you're greasy Rasta. You're poor Rasta. You're 𝐿𝐴 Rasta. You're making me Rasta. You're imitation Rasta.
Counterfeit Rasta.
Yes.
Make believe Rasta.
Tell you.
Imitation Rasta. Counterfeit Rasta. Make believe Rasta. Imitation Rasta.
I man, I kept treating meat. I man, it stick up in your teeth. I man, your teeth the lady good. I man, then you cut the truth. A true Rasta is a righteous man. You only live up an Indian man. You call yourself Rasta man. You pass with your funky Rasta. You funky Rasta. You sweaty Rasta. Hey, you greasy Rasta. You poor Rasta. You come down with Rasta. You make believe Rasta. You imitation Rasta.
Counterfeit Rasta.
Tell you.
Make believe Rasta. Imitation Rasta. Counterfeit Rasta. Make believe Rasta. Imitation Rasta.
I man, don't raise up your arm. I man, it smell like rotten ham. I man, is decent and can't take. I man, is the way I break. You always finding yourself between people who bathe and smelling clean. You all in their party digging funk, smelling like a skunk. Rasta, you funky Rasta, you sweaty Rasta, hey, you greasy Rasta, you poor Rasta, you come to be Rasta, you make believe Rasta, you imitation Rasta, Rasta, come to be Rasta, make believe Rasta, imitation Rasta, Rasta, come to be Rasta, make believe Rasta.
Number 11, just one song shy of the Golden Circle of the Top 10 from 1978. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, imitation Rasta. We started number 30, 20 songs down, 10 songs still standing. Up next, we step inside the Golden Circle of the Top 10 on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲, the top 30 Lord Funny classic 𝐾𝐲s, courtesy the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout.
Ahead of the case where the real people stay, calling for the smoothest style, the real people way. Oh, some 𝐋𝐔𝐕 drinking, real smooth from night till morning. 𝐋𝐔𝐕 stout are the true thing. Strength and smoothness fit for a true king. Real smooth, real strength. Real stout is what we drinking.
Mackerson, real smooth. Mackerson, real smooth.
With the kind compliments of the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout, the top 30 Lord Funny classic 𝐾𝐲s on Love Radio 𝐾𝐲, one of 25 epic, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Fix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet, powered by passion and music from the Ultimate Collection, a labor of love for future generations to treasure. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, 23rd May 1941 to 30th July 2025. Celebrated with the Mighty Spoiler and the Mighty Cypher as the top 3 humorous bards in 𝐾𝐲 Kingdom. No time to lose. On with the countdown.
Top 10. Countdown.
Stepping inside the golden circle of the top 10 at number 10. From 1965, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Just Imagine.
Just imagine, friends, imagine that man. You could unscrew your head, your foot and your hand. Well, your hand damaged, you ain't bound to scream. Just screw up your hand and put it to heel. You know them little boys, they don't like to trim. Just screw up their head, friends, and start cutting. Your foot break, you want to go and fet? Well, partners, you'll never regret. Easy picking, boy, you ain't bound to grow. Just go next door and borrow the neighborhood. And brother, when the time come to sleep, you just screw up your hand and screw up your feet, screw up your body. From up your head, lock it in a cupboard and jump in your bed, I tell you. Just imagine, friend, you get your head bust. You have to take out your girl and it is a must. So you come and borrow my own. You're feeling like a king on the throne. You ain't studying me, trying to reach for the stars to bring it for she. And every time you kiss she, you start to grind. You just get to remember the head is mine. See you there how you want to eat up yourself. You kissing she, and I enjoying yourself. And brother, when the time come to sleep, you just screw up your hand and screw up your feet, screw up your body. From up your head, lock it in a cupboard and jump in your bed. I tell you. Just imagine, friend, you know you done old. You're old and fresh up and you like plenty young girl. So now you're going and spree. You borrow a youngest hand for the head and body. Man, you're coating down the dame. She kissing you and calling you all kind of nice name. You want to give her your heart and soul because you're feeling young, you ain't feeling old. And suddenly just so, we'll go do the young fella come and he take away himself from you. And brother, when the time come to sleep, you just screw up your hand and screw up your feet, screw up your body. From off your head, lock it in a cupboard and jump in your bed, I'll tell you. The funny talking. Just imagine, friend, in the still of the night, you have a plan and want to sneak out on your wife. So you get up in the dark and you scream like you're mad, this ain't no skylark. Then you tip on your toe and you sneak out of the house, you're sure she ain't know. With all them tramps, man, you're liming, positive that your wife ain't know nothing. When you catch yourself, look, you wonder dead, you make a mistake and screw up your wife big head. And brother, when the time come to sleep, you just screw up your hand and screw up your feet, screw up your body. From up your head, lock it in a cupboard and jump in your bed.
Locking down at number 10 from 1965, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Just Imagine. After performing with the Masters Den Calypso tent with Shadow, Crocro, Rio and Gypsy from 1979 to 1985, Lord Funny became Master Funny. But for the purpose of this program, we will continue to refer to Donrick Williamson as Lord Funny. We are really flying now. Warp speed ahead to number 1. Into single digits now. Up to number 9. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, number 9. Pick a patch.
A girl named Cathy was telling me she she was coming one night from a soul party. She make a shortcut through a cemetery when a whole gang of fellas attack she. She say she start to run because them fellas are making fun. She say she slip, she trip, she stumble and crash inside a pickup part. She say
I get pricked
all over me back,
I get pricked
all over me face,
I get pricked
on me foot, me hand, me chest,
I get pricked
all in me waist. She say
I get pricked
and them pick up big and long. I get one boy, I catch whole sweat. That night in the pickup part, the hardest prick I ever get. I tell you. She say one take, she watch and ring. One take she chain and she pose, they take everything. And they arm with gun and knife and threaten if I run to take me life. Pick out for so, and I ain't had no place to go. She say me clothes, hook on a branch, and if you see how the picker rip down me pants, she say
I get pricked
all over me back,
I get pricked
all over me face,
I get pricked
on me foot, me hand, me chest,
I get pricked
all in me waist. She say
I get pricked
and them pick up big and long. How I live only heaven knows.
that night in the pickup part
I get pricked all between my nose. She say them fellas really bowling through. You know they gone with me nice expensive shoe. They have no sympathy. That is what I call robbery with me. When I try to run, one of them he pull out the gun, pull me back, hit me a lash, take me away and push me in the pickup part. She say
I get pricked
all over me back,
I get pricked
all over me face,
I get pricked
on me foot, me hand, me chest,
I get pricked
all in me waist. She say
I get
and
pricked
then pick up big and long. I try but I couldn't shout.
that night in the pickup part
I got pricked all inside my mouth. She say, lucky thing it start to rain. They leave me and they run through a lane. It's the rain will save me life, as I sure did I kill me that night. Leave me on the ground, and if you see all my skin wet down, that's a night I'll never forget. The most bricks that I ever get. She say
I get pricked
all over me back,
I get pricked
all over me face,
I get pricked
on me foot, me hand, me chest,
I get pricked
all in me waist. She say
I get
and
pricked
then pick up big and long. For 1 week I couldn't eat.
that night in the pickup part
Some of them break between my teeth.
In position 9, Donrick Williamson, Lord Funny, Pick-a-Patch. Lord Funny worked with several calypsonians and regional bands, including the Buccaneers, climbing one rung up, one notch closer to number 1 at number 8. From 1973, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Flory.
Listen to this story about a girl called Flory. Flory, well, she wasn't bad. Flory sent her mother mad. Flory, she would smoke and fight, goes and gamble room all night. You can ask my partner Dan. Flory, she like a lot of man. Flory always with the police. Flory, well, she loved to thief. One day she went with the boys and people hear them making noise. Somebody ring for the police and Flory get locked up, 'cause they catch she taking leather behind the shoemaker shop. I tell you, one day this Miss Flory went by Mr. Murray, but Morris have a chicken farm with a private burglar alarm. Flory arm with bag and thing like Morris promised she something. Morris have a big gun, and he is a man that don't make fun.
Florrie climb inside of the back. In she hand she got the sack. Morris' wife they call Yvonne. Notice Morris not wrong, so she went to investigate. Catch Florrie on the scene with Morris cock in she hand, now going to put it in. Yeah, tell you. Another thing about Florrie, she went to fight in the quarry. Florrie went up with a gang, was to fight another gang. But them fellas arm real good, with big pieces of wood. Florrie test is din and none, so they leave Florrie and they run. Well, the fellas corner Florrie in the back of the quarry. Florrie, well, she start to fight. Florrie start to kick and bite. But them fellas really fix she. Yes, I was there and see. Man, they really are the fun. They just one set of wood on cheese, I tell you.
Disclaimer: this song is a work of fiction, purely for entertainment. Love Radio does not condone abuse of any kind, especially abuse to women and children. Looking good at number 8. From 1973, Donrick Williamson, The Lord Funny, Florrie. In 2018, Lord Funny was awarded Trinidad and Tobago's Hummingbird Silver Medal for his contribution to culture. Pedal to the metal, full speed ahead, number 1 bound. 1 notch up to number 7. Donrick Williamson, The Lord Funny. Time really flies.
While walking in the city, I met an old girlfriend. We grew up from small. She was surprised to see how much that I got, and so handsome and tall. She said, it doesn't seem like long, we were so very young. You mean so much time went by, like it was just the other day. We used to run and play, oh how time could really fly. So I show her, day before yesterday was yesterday, yesterday. Yesterday was today, yesterday. Today was tomorrow, yesterday. Tomorrow, today gonna be yesterday. Day after tomorrow, tomorrow gonna be yesterday.
Time does fly.
Yes,
Time does
I'll
fly.
tell you.
How time really flies.
She remind me about the first time I dip in the salt. She says she who encouraged me. She was sitting on a rock, I was standing in the water, reaching up to my knee. She said I didn't want to go, I was going in too slow, and only reach halfway. So she hold me by my head and pushed me facing it. Boy, that seemed like yesterday, I tell you. Day before yesterday was yesterday, yesterday. Yesterday was today, yesterday, yes. Today was tomorrow, yesterday. Tomorrow, today gonna be yesterday. Day after tomorrow, tomorrow gonna be yesterday.
Time does
I'll tell you.
fly. Time does fly.
Yes.
How time really flies.
I remind about the time when she was playing with the lizard and I with the butterfly. She was shaking up the lizard, so I squeezed the butterfly, and she started to cry. And the time when we was naked, jumping on the bed, and her mother pushed the door, catch me on the bed, misbehaving. She was 3 years and I was 4. I tell you, day before yesterday was yesterday, yesterday. Yesterday was today, yesterday. Today was tomorrow, yesterday. Tomorrow, today gonna be yesterday. Day after tomorrow, tomorrow gonna be yesterday.
Time
school. She say that was really fun. The things we used to do, the games we used to play, now them days are so long gone. She said the time when I bet you can't take out the lizard in class and I lose the bet. I would really like to see how big that lizard come. That is if it ain't dead yet. So I show her day before yesterday. Was yesterday, yesterday. Yesterday was today. Yesterday. Today was tomorrow, yesterday. Tomorrow, today gonna be yesterday. Day after tomorrow, tomorrow will be yesterday. Time does fly, I tell you, time does fly.
In position 7, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Time Really Flies. In 1965, Lord Funny entered his first calypso competition with his own composition, Dozen Men on the Ground. In 2000, Lord Funny received a Sunshine Award for his contribution to the performing arts. One rung up, just one rung shy of the platinum circle of the top 5 at number 6. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Suppose It Happened in Truth.
A fortune teller told me, he said, don't be surprised one day that if the earth should stop spinning and start to spin the next way. He said, brothers, then all women go start living like men, and all the men and them start living like women. He said that woman doing things where man does do, man living like a woman too. The whole human life go change. He said things go be rather strange. Yes, and then friends, you must understand, women are too up to mind their husband. You know I really studying too. Suppose that it really happening true. See them women all on the docks, how they tossing them rice bag on top them trucks. See them how they climbing electric pole, busting stone in the quarry, the young and old. They driving bus, they driving taxi. Yes, they working for money to maintain me. Money days when was housewife gone. Hear you how you talking about house husband. And see all them husbands by the radio listening to the cooking program and know how to do your cooking. Young men all in the market buying food to cook for the wife. The wife in a snack it, drinking up, enjoying life. And when a young girl takes a boy on a date, she had to make sure escort him back to the gate. And when it come to the wedding, is the day to supply the ring. Yes, and this go be really fun. See a woman beating up she husband. You know I really studying too. Suppose that it really happening true. See me little brother Henry, how he sit down in the house playing with the doll. My little sister, so miserable, she wrong the corner fighting pitching marble. The bigger sister looking for noise with them girls and the call but heckling boys. And I don't care if it's hot or damp, the life I living well they bongo call me a tramp. Women playing football, the boxing, the weightlifting. Men looking for souvenir, cooking, washing, house cleaning. Bacchanal in the courthouse, Yvette and Yvonne. They both was arrested for criminally assaulting John. And see them husband minding baby, while the wife in the navy. And on the battlefield, if you see how them women fighting for me. Yes, and in the house of parliament, it's strictly women government. You know I really studying too. Suppose that it really happening true. Man, when them women sailors land, is to see them in the city looking for man. And they see how them young men, they dress up fine, and they walking and they shaking their body line. And in the nightclub, friends, if you please, man, to see how them young men dancing striptease. But the thing that I go the best, see my sparrow going up for beauty contest, I tell you.
In position 6, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, suppose it happened in truth. We started at number 30, 25 songs down. 5 songs still standing. Up next, we step inside the platinum circle of the top 5 on Love Radio 𝐂𝐨. The top 30 Lord Funny Classic 𝐂𝐨. Courtesy the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout.
Ahead of the case where the real people stay, calling for the smoothest style, the real people way. Oh, so my kiss we drinking, real smooth from night till morning. My kiss is stout at the true thing, strength and smoothness fit for a choking. Real smooth, real strength, real stout is what we drinking.
Like you said, real smooth. Mackerson, real smooth.
With the kind compliments of the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout. The top 30 Lord Funny Classic 𝐂𝐨s on Love Radio 𝐂𝐨. 1 of 25 epic, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Fix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet, powered by passion and music from the Ultimate Collection, a labor of love for future generations to treasure. Godric Williamson, the Lord Funny, 23rd May 1941 to 30th July 2025. Celebrated with the Mighty Spoiler and the Mighty Cypher as the top 3 humorous bards in 𝐂𝐨 Kingdom. No time to lose. On with the countdown.
Top 5.
Countdown. Stepping inside the platinum circle of the top 5. In 1973, Lord Funny performed in Jamaica, where his Soul Chick was the highest selling single at the time. Jamaican reggae star Lovin' There asked him permission to cover Soul Chick. In position 5, from 1973, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny Soul Chick.
Yes, my neighbor way Molly, she asked me to bill her for she couldn't stay, she was busy, so she leave she daughter home with me. But she daughter 𝐶𝐕 me, the girl up under me the whole day, and anything I do, you see, she only asking me how you could walk, so how you could knock, so how you could groove, so how you could move, so how you could wail, so how you could nail, so how you could do, so how you could screw, so yes, I tell you. I'm sorry now that I take the job, because I know friends that done get robbed with this old chick called 𝐶𝐕. Keep her as in me whole day, and everything she want to know. She want to know how the wood smooth so, and true she look bill it wrong, and had to break it down with how you could sweat, so how your skin wet, so is how you're strong, so how you could pong, so how you could dip, so how you could rip, so how you could make, so how you could break, so
romping, she jumping on the wood. She climbing, she sitting on the hood. She have me hammer in she hand. She taking it and pong in the pan. I can't talk to she out of place. She raise up, she dress, she skin, she face. I pull she and put she on me lap. And then I start to rap with girl, how you bad so, and how you hard so, how you could touch so, how you could blush so, is how you rude so, and how you crude so, girl, how you fast so, and how you rat so.
Chilling out at number 5. From 1973, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny Soul Chick. Donrick credited King Solomon Llewellyn Challenger with getting his career going. Lord Funny joined the cast at the CDC Calypso Theatre, then sang with Sparrow's Original Young Brigade, next the Master's Den, Calypso Spectacular, and the Back to Basics Calypso Tent. One rung up, just one notch shy of the magic circle of the top 3, where the air is rare, just failing to cup a medal. At number 4, from 1976, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny Accident Policy.
I'm an insurance salesman selling accident policy. If anyone here would like to have one, just you call on me. Accidents will happen, it will come to pass. You may be in bed, resting your head, the roof cave in and crush you. Accidents will happen, you take that from me. So I do believe that everyone should have an accident policy. I'll tell you, my father is a farmer. He works on a farm, but he never thought the day would come when something will do him harm. One day while after farming, he sat to rest in the grass. But bad luck for him, it happened that day. A picker ran up in my father. Accidents would happen, you take that from me. So I do believe that everyone should have an accident policy. I'll tell you, yes. My neighbor Jane was hanging a picture on the wall, but as she climbed up, the ladder broke and the picture fall. Jane came tumbling after, she slipped and fell on the glass. But lucky for her, I was at hand to take splinters out of her. Accident will happen, you take that from me. So I do believe that everyone should have an accident policy. I'll tell you, I tried to sell Holly Thomas an accident policy. One for his mom, one for his pop, one for his family. But Holly wouldn't listen, he told me I was fast. 2 weeks later, some bricks from the house fell on top of his mother's. Accident will happen, you take that from me. So I do believe that everyone should have an accident policy.
Just failing to cop a medal. At number 4, from 1976, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny Accident Policy. Lord Funny was inducted into the Hall of Fame at the 36th Sunshine Awards Hall of Fame in the United States on Saturday, October 19th, 2024 at the Robert Treat Hotel, Newark, New Jersey. We started at number 30. 27 songs down. Just 3 songs still standing. Up next, we step inside the magic circle of the top 3 where the air is rare.
Top 3.
Countdown.
Taking a deep breath, exhaling as we step inside sacred ground, the magic circle of the top 3 where the air is rare. In 1969, Lord Funny placed 3rd with Buy Local Man in the 1969 Buy Local competition. 2nd runner-up, bronze medalist in position 3. From 1969, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Farmer Brown.
Farmer Brown had a jackass, which was very bad. Now the farmer himself was very slack. They let his tree all in people's yard. The neighbors and them keep complaining about this jackass every day. So the police sent up the sergeant who went to Farmer Brown and he tell him, that jackass of yours, Farmer Brown, the neighbors them keep complaining. You better try and watch the animals, so because all the plants is destroying. Keep your eyes on the jackass, because it's giving them a real task. You will get yourself in trouble, farmer, if you don't watch your ass, I tell you. Yes. Farmer Brown tied the jackass on a rotten tree. Then he jump on the bike and he gone down the road in the rum shop to spree. The jackass prance up and get away, and it gone cross by neighbor John. The neighbor gone to the farmer in the shop and start to get on. He tell him, that jackass of yours, Farmer Brown, you better come and see, because it pulled down the tree, bust away the chain and it inside the gallery. You are sure going to lose it, so you better do something fast, because if it should damage my property, so help me, I'll kill your ass, I'll tell you. Farmer Brown let the jackass go in the people's lawn, and Farmer Brown will stand up and see it destroying the neighbor's corn. The neighbors and them was very mad, and when they jam it, it couldn't pass. When Farmer Brown see what was happening, he run quick to save his ass, I tell you. The jackass get jammed in a corner, down in the garden. The neighbors and them was in a rage, so they didn't care what happened. Farmer Brown, he started begging, but the neighbors, they wouldn't stop. They didn't care about Farmer Brown. They kick his ass up, I tell you. Yes. Farmer Brown and the jackass going home one day. Farmer Brown on the jackass back with a bundle of hay. Farmer Brown only get off was to get a bag of corn. The jackass throw down the bundle of hay and down the street it gone. And I tell you, see Farmer Brown and the jackass running down the street. Jackass in front, farmer behind, no shoes on his feet. The jackass run through the traffic and was hard luck for Farmer Brown. Up came a car about 90 and a 1, knock his ass down, I tell you.
2nd runner-up, bronze medalist in position 3. From 1969, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Farmer Brown. Approaching our destination, number 1 in sight, 1 notch up, just 1 song shy of the pinnacle of chart success. Missed it by that much. Close, but no cigars. 1st runner-up, silver medalist in position 2 from 1975, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Bam!
I'm a crucious neighbor, and they call him Bam. He's the biggest Marco in the whole island, and he always peeping, and he always seeing everybody business. He just bring in public. If you take a girl to cinema,
Bouncy,
and if you buy popcorn and give her,
bouncy,
and if you go and sit in a corner,
bouncy,
and if you put your arms around her,
bouncy,
and if you hug she,
bouncy,
and you squeeze she,
bouncy,
if you pinch she,
bouncy,
and if you kiss she,
bouncy.
tell you. They just call him Marco, cause he too damn fast, minding people business, anyway he pass. If you stand up talking, Bam listening, anything that happen, Bam could tell you. If Miss Dorothy leave she husband,
Bouncy,
and if she leave and go with a sweet man,
bouncy,
and if Paul and Betty get married,
bouncy,
and if Miss Lucy husband beat she,
bouncy,
and if he butt she,
bouncy,
and if he kick she,
bouncy,
if he slap she,
bouncy,
and if he bite she,
bouncy.
tell you. Bam could tell you where everybody live, who have TV and who have fridge, who making baby and who's the daddy. And I'm telling you something, you must never doubt him. If you stand up talking to Harry,
Bouncy,
and if I tell Dora I love you,
bouncy,
and if I'm motorcar bongs on Daniel,
bouncy,
and if they take Daniel to hospital,
bouncy,
and if the doctor,
bouncy,
it's the brother,
bouncy,
the inspector,
bouncy,
holy driver,
bouncy.
First runner-up, silver medalist in position 2 from 1975, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Bam! Well, we are here at last, the moment you have waited for. We started at number 13, working our way up, one by one, song by song, 29 songs down, and all that's left for us to do is unveil number 1. Maestro, drum roll please. Blinded by the light, sitting pretty, radiating brightly in all its splendor and glory, perched on the celestial pedestal of chart supremacy, at the peak position, striking gold at number 1 from 1966, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, number 1. Sweet, sweet Trinidad.
Foreigners always asking me why in Trinidad people so happy what to do. Man, I have to tell them the truth. I say a man could sleep until 10 o'clock, get up and still here late for a way hurry for. He getting transport in front the door. And this poker boat they go in whole day and unpaid they still draw a big fat pay if they like. They could call a big strike. So I tell them sweet, sweet And of course, we got a brilliant police force. Them young fellas, they wanna walk, man, they lining and fetting round the clock. And yes, friend, they always have money to spend. Them beggars where they want a house for when they could sleep in front of any store. And if you see the beautiful city, sweet, sweet Trinidad, 'cause I love this country bad. I don't want to leave at all. Ever since I small look up all in sweet, sweet Trinidad, brother, brother, feeling glad. When I dead, please bury me in the center of the city. We got steel band music, sweet for so, and don't talk about we sweet calypso bacchanal when it come to the carnival. And if you see how the island progressing every day, new plans that they making sun or rain. Men down here ain't they got brain. Man, if I go to tell you about here, it's gonna take me more than a year. As you see, happiness killing me. So I tell you, sweet, sweet Trinidad, 'cause I love this country bad. I don't want to leave at all. Ever since I small look up all in sweet Trinidad, brother, brother, feeling glad. When I dead, please bury me in the center of the city. Yes.
At the peak position, striking gold at number 1 from 1966, Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, Sweet, Sweet Trinidad. And that's a wrap on Love Radio 𝐂𝐲, the top 30 Lord Funny classic 𝐂𝐲s, courtesy the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout.
Ahead of the case where the real people stay, calling for the smoothest style, the real people way. Oh, so my kiss we drinking, real smooth from night till morning. My kiss is stout at the true thing, strength and smoothness fit for a choking. Real smooth, real strength, real stout is what we drinking.
Mackerson, real smooth. Mackerson, real smooth.
With the kind compliments of the real smooth Mackerson Milk Stout, the top 30 Lord Funny classic 𝐂𝐲s on Love Radio 𝐂𝐲, one of 25 epic, excellent, international Love Radio 5D Radio Flix radio stations, broadcasting from Midtown Manhattan, New York City to every nation on the planet, powered by passion and music from the Ultimate Collection, a labor of love for future generations to treasure. Donrick Williamson, the Lord Funny, 23rd May 1941 to 30th July 2025. Celebrated with the Mighty Spoiler and the Mighty Cypher as the top 3 humorous bards in 𝐂𝐲 Kingdom. We started at number 30, one by one, step by step, notch by notch, rung by rung, song by song. We counted them down. All 30 songs dusted and done. Mission accomplished with soul-satisfying delight for future generations to treasure. Be sure to save, enjoy, love, share with your loved ones. I'm Sukram Ali, the ultimate selector, brimming with passion, full of the joy of life, enjoying the journey.
Yes. and no doubt. The food almost in your mouth. We got women, color, class, or creed, any kind of a woman that you need, you could bet. The sweetest woman you could get. So I tell you, sweet, sweet Trinidad, 'cause I love this country bad. I don't want to leave at all. Ever since I small, look up all in sweet, sweet Trinidad. Brother of us are feeling glad. When I dead, please bury me in the center of the city. Yes. Tell you. In Trinidad, crime don't pay. No, it can't happen down here. No, they and of course, we got the brilliant police force. Them young fellas, they wanna walk. Man, they lining and fetting long the clock. And yes, friend, they always have money to spend. Them beggars where they want a house for when they could sleep in front of any store. And if you see the beautiful city, sweet, sweet Trinidad, 'cause I love this country bad. I don't want to leave at all. Ever since I small, look up all in sweet, sweet Trinidad. Brother, us are feeling glad. When I dead, please bury me in the center of the city. We got steel band music, sweet for so on. Don't talk about we sweet calypso bacchanal. When it come to the carnival, and if you see how the island progressing every day, new plans that they making sun or rain. Men down here ain't very got brain. Man, if I go to tell you about here, it's gonna take me more than a year. As you see, happiness killing me. So I tell you, sweet, sweet Trinidad, 'cause I love this country bad. I don't want to leave at all. Ever since I small, look up all in sweet Trinidad. Brother, us are feeling glad. When I dead, please bury me in the center of the city. Yes.
Feel good. Love radio. Love radio. Love radio. Love radio. Music that makes you feel good. That makes you feel good. Love radio.
Non-stop.
Music.
Love radio. Love radio. Music that makes you feel good. That makes you feel good. Love radio.